Welcome everyone to the 21st Celebrity Synastry chart reading, where I will be looking into Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Madeline. I look at the dynamic between two celebrities using astrology, specifically Synastry. For those new and returning, I take notes on a Synastry chart looking at the personal planet signs, aspects, and house overlays if time is available. I share these notes and add my extra insights and interpretations along the way. And of course, as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below and let's get a discussion going. So if that sounds good to you, like, subscribe, and keep on watching. Starting off with the sun, we have Kylie's sun in Leo and Travis's sun in Taurus. These are both fixed signs. There's lots of disagreement, hard for both to move on. Personal styles and tastes conflict. They know they can depend on each other. Possibility of taking each other for granted. Both are likely to stay through the good and bad. I'm assuming this would relate to particularly with Kylie and the whole tragedy with Travis Scott's event. It's a comfortable relationship. Travis's sun in Kylie's 4th house. There's a sense of familiarity. Kylie trusts Travis deeply. There's a strong desire to live together. I assume this would be on Kylie's end. Kylie feels secure around Travis. Travis feels they belong together. Travis is very protective of Kylie, and I think by extension would be Stormy because he seems to be a very dedicated father publicly. They are both committed to each other, which we're seeing again. Kylie's sun, Trine Travis's Mercury. There's a good friendship and good communication. Kylie accepts Travis. They both just get each other. They do business together well. Kylie supports Travis's beliefs. Can talk through issues together. Kylie gets what makes Travis tick. Kylie admires Travis's intelligence. They understand each other on a basic level. They speak to each other with understanding. Kylie thinks she can think better around Travis, and Kylie allows Travis to express himself. So there seems to be a real sense of loyalty to Travis from Kylie's end so far. Kylie's sun, Sextile Travis's Venus. They really love each other. Travis boosts Kylie's ego. Kylie feels adored by Travis. I assume this would be, like, from what we've seen so far, him being very protective of her. They both have a desire for cooperation and harmony. Kylie's sun squared Travis's Pluto. It's love-hate. There's a strong magnetic connection. They both trigger the other's deepest issues. Both need to learn not to focus on their ego. Hard to remain just friends after. Interesting, because we saw earlier that it's hard for both of them to move on. So that feels awkward. They want to learn everything about the other. It's transformative. Possibilities to encourage the other's negative qualities. I'm guessing, just from what we've seen so far and like the context in real life, I feel like Kylie seems to be the one that's sort of, I guess, supporting the wrong things, or maybe blindly supporting would be the better word, being blindly loyal. Possibility of an unhealthy relationship with the other. There's power struggles. They both want to be dominant. Both experience emotions they never felt before in a relationship. I assume because both of them are, on Kylie's end, like, this is, kind of seems to be her first, serious adult relationship, or was her first serious adult relationship, when she was, of age. I think with Travis, though, it would be more relating to Kylie being the mother of his child. I believe Stormy is his only child, and heir as well. But yeah, I believe she is his only, mother of children, which would be very different compared to, other women he seemed to had in his life as well. So I guess for them, yeah, I see this. Travis's sun opposite Kylie's moon. There's strong and mutual attraction. Their differences attract them. Both are drawn to their relationship. Travis may find Kylie too dependent. I assume this would be, in a sort of clingy sense, because she seems to have a desire to live with him, whereas Travis does not, in public knowledge. Kylie may find Travis overbearing. Travis's sun trine Kylie's Mercury, so this is a repeated aspect, just inverted. So Travis accepts Kylie. Travis supports Kylie's beliefs. Travis gets what makes Kylie tick. Travis admires Kylie's intelligence. Travis allows Kylie to express herself. And Travis feels he can think better around Kylie. Travis's sun square Kylie's Jupiter. They have different values, we're seeing again, may overindulge each other, and this excess is from good intention. I'm gonna interpret other things, apply this to other things as well, because I feel like Kylie, so far from what we're seeing, she seems to be a bit blindly loyal to Travis, and excessively so. So I assume that would be just from good intention, not necessarily out of evil, more so ignorance, I would say. Strong desire to make the other happy. Kylie has the ability to cheer up Travis. Both may expect too much from the relationship. Both encourage the other to self-indulge and be impractical. So he's a Taurus, she's a Leo. They're both, prioritizing the nicer things in life, aren't they? Indulgence. Travis's Sun square Kylie's Uranus. Not predictable or stable. Separation occurs and causes strain. I'm not surprised because separation did occur many times. I believe this is just an ongoing sort of on-off relationship as far as I know. And I assume this would be why, because I think Kylie does travel around with Travis still for his tours. I assume she does that because possibly they've been separated before and that has caused strain, so she's kind of trying to combat that. I assume Kylie feels trapped by Travis over time. Relationship can start and end suddenly. They cannot rely on each other in the long term. Travis grows tired of Kylie's inconsistency. Travis initially finds Kylie attractive and appealing. Kylie changes and challenges Travis's life, not surprising. So now it's time for moon. So we have Kylie's moon in Scorpio and Travis's moon in Sagittarius. They are the opposite emotionally. Travis tries to lighten up Kylie. There's jealousy and possessiveness. Kylie finds Travis to be too shallow. Interesting. Travis feels the need to take time from Kylie. That separation factor really is strong on Travis's end, isn't it? Travis's moon in Kylie's 11th house. Travis sees Kylie as the dream person. Travis feels at ease around Kylie. Kylie feels relaxed around Travis. Both feel they can be themselves and they're never really mad at each other. I assume that's why they sort of are in a sort of good place. It doesn't seem like publicly anyway. It doesn't seem like they've had a necessarily toxic relationship. It just seems to be very, more neutral. So, Kylie's moon, Trine Travis's Mars. They're instinctively drawn to each other. There's a mutual attraction. It's a lively relationship. Kylie nurtures and feeds Travis's ego. There seems to be a real feeding of egos, especially on Kylie's end. Travis teaches Kylie to be brave and confident. Both learn about their instincts and needs here. Arguing is not uncommon and expressing feelings is spontaneous here. Kylie's moon is square Travis's Jupiter. Tendency to be extreme and excessive, which we keep seeing. That's fun. It seems to be more so in a financial place, just like with their sun signs, honestly, with their sun signs, but also the way they are publicly being very, flamboyant with their wealth. I assume that's, where the excessiveness and, extremeness comes from. Poor judgment can lead to trouble. I assume this would be mostly from Kylie's end, being sort of blindly loyal to Travis. I don't know anything much about Travis. If he has some sort of blind loyalty to Kylie, that has, not done well for him. Too optimistic as a couple. I agree in a sort of more PR sense because they kind of are, especially in the beginning, they were sort of made to be sold as this, dream couple, but are they? Both feel free with their emotions. It's a relationship about determining boundaries, failing to keep promises. They both will learn better judgment. They meet in an optimistic way, and Kylie may become possessive of Travis. Kylie's moon square Travis's Saturn. Kylie feels emotionally insecure. Possibility of an awkward relationship. Kylie feels judged by Travis and Travis sees Kylie as needy and oversensitive. I think we saw before how Travis sees Kylie as too dependent, I think. But also, I feel like this aspect summarizes what the public thinks of them, really. Kylie's moon sextile Travis's Uranus. It's not a boring relationship. They share common eccentric friends. That's things we're kind of seeing repeated. It's not boring at all here. They talk about social and political issues. Mutual friends may bring them together. Kylie creates a loving environment for Travis, but so far doesn't seem to appreciate that though. Kylie's moon sextile Travis's Neptune. Art is a shared interest. They sense each other's feelings and understand each other. It's weird how they have that sort of like understanding of each other, like, because we both saw that, you know, both of them sort of really just get each other, they understand each other very well. Mystical meeting, and there's a spiritual connection. Kylie's moon conjunct Travis's Pluto trigger strong feelings in each other. I'm pretty sure we see again. They work through past relationships together. There's immense spiritual growth. Interesting, we're seeing the spiritual aspect repeated. It's not a superficial relationship. Kylie can become needy of Travis. Okay, there seems to be a real element of Kylie clinging onto Travis. Easy for them to talk about deeper and darker subjects. Travis may see Kylie as too sensitive. There's a strong mental connection. They subconsciously need each other. I assume this would be more on Kylie's end. There's some subconscious need for her to be clinging onto Travis. They can make great wealth together, and intense passion keeps them together for a long time. Travis's moon is sextile Kylie's Neptune, so this is a repeated aspect, so all the elements from the previous one is just emphasized further here. Travis's moon conjunct Kylie's Pluto. Travis can become needy of Kylie, and Kylie may see Travis as too sensitive. Interesting. I assume because we saw how Kylie really changes Travis's life. If I'm being honest, I'm going to assume, like, you know, needy of Kylie financially. And also, I guess, for publicity as well. So now it's time for Mercury. We have Kylie's Mercury in Virgo and Travis's Mercury in Aries. Kylie encourages Travis to focus on physical aspects of life. Travis resents Kylie for her criticism. Kylie sees Travis as impractical. Travis sees Kylie as someone with no vision. I feel like Travis kind of sees her as very spineless, help each other with their strengths. Travis's Mercury in Kylie's third house. Travis is more chatty around Kylie. Travis enjoys long conversations with Kylie, and Kylie will enjoy conversations with Travis. We did see before they have a bit of a mental connection. Kylie's Mercury is sextile Travis's Mars. Travis encourages Kylie to put her thoughts into action. Interesting how we're introducing this element where Travis seems to be the more like the sort of motivator for Kylie to sort of put her visions into action, like, and encourage her to have vision in the first place. Healthy competitiveness, they work well together. Travis can take things too personally, so I guess this is why Kylie would seem as a bit sensitive. Inspire each other to improve themselves. Kylie's Mercury, Trine Travis's Uranus. Kylie sees Travis as an intellectual companion. They're perceptive and intuitive of each other. There is open communication. They work together on goals. They encourage each other's visions, mostly from Travis's part, it seems like. Kylie becomes more inventive around Travis. This is interesting. I will not have been expecting this. Kylie's Mercury, Trine Travis's Neptune. Travis inspires Kylie's imagination. They share an appreciation for the arts. They get each other, we see again, and they are forgiving of each other, which it seems to be mostly from Kylie's end. Travis's Mercury sextile Kylie's Jupiter. Kylie appreciates Travis's thoughts and ideas. They have open communication, which is repeated. There's a strong friendship. Business together is beneficial. Kylie often gives Travis the benefit of the doubt. What have I been saying? There's an optimistic meeting. They love to laugh together, and they intellectually stimulate each other. Travis's Mercury conjunct Kylie's Saturn. Kylie influences Travis to be more productive. There's practical conversations. Travis is not comfortable talking to Kylie. There's difficult communication. So I assume because we have seen repeated open communication, I assume it's just it can sometimes get a bit more difficult and tenuous. I think especially like with their sort of views on each other, like Travis seems to view Kylie as a bit too sensitive and clingy. And Kylie seems to be a bit of a doormat for Travis and blindly loyal. Like, that's not really great, like, sort of foundation for healthy communication. Kylie makes Travis self-conscious. Kylie criticizes Travis. We're seeing again, this is weird how there seems to be a sort of, I don't want to say a work dynamic to this relationship, but they really are trying to, like, help each other in a more productive sense. There seems to be a very productive element to this relationship. Mutual respect in the beginning. Kylie feels threatened by Travis, and Kylie acts as a teacher with Travis. So now it's time for Venus. We have Kylie's Venus in Virgo and Travis's Venus in Gemini. These are both ruled by Mercury. Mutual mental attraction. That's another thing we keep seeing. There seems to be a bit of an intellectual and mental match. Both are restless and curious. They share ideas together. Kylie may take Travis's jokes too seriously. Yeah, kind of going back to she seems a bit more self-conscious in this relationship. Flexible relationship, and Travis makes Kylie feel appreciated. I assume this will be the protectiveness factor again, but also Travis seemingly wanting to nurture Kylie a bit intellectually. Travis's Venus in Kylie's sixth house. Travis feels they don't have much in common. We unfortunately have not been seeing like much of a common ground besides this sort of like productive element. Neither sees the other as their type. I beg to differ because, no offense to them, I feel like both of their past relationships and honestly current relationships, they both very much, you know, all of Kylie's like past people have looked like Travis, and all of Travis's past and current people look like Kylie. If I'm not wrong, Kylie senses Travis isn't really into her. Oh, that's going back to that awkward relationship. Helpful and productive relationship together as a result of duty obligation. This is a weird one because it doesn't seem to be toxic as such. Like, in some readings I've done, I genuinely feel my mood going down. I feel, just gross and just sad. I'm not necessarily feeling that with this one though, because it doesn't seem to be toxic as such. I feel like, yeah, Kylie senses Travis isn't really into her. I feel like both of them kind of aren't that into each other. And the good things about this relationship are the forgiving type elements and nature of this relationship, but also the productivity factor where they both really nurture each other in that way. Their Venuses are squared together, so they approach love and domestic life in different ways. Potentially why they don't, living together would be difficult. That's weird how this came up as well here. Attracted to the differences. Differences become more obvious over time, yeah, and we've seen a few deteriorating factors to this relationship. They have different social backgrounds. I don't know what Travis's background is, but I'm going to guess it was not in like a, you know, growing up in a bit more of an affluent family. In the Los Angeles, decision making together is complicated. They have different social needs. Yeah, definitely. You know, like we've seen Kylie. Travis needs a bit more space, and then you have Kylie who seems a bit more clingy and needing a bit more validation. Neither know how to please the other. Difficult long-term relationship. I see that. Arguments over money easily occur. This is another interesting continuous factor. This sort of financial, I guess not financial, like how, financial, how they decide to spend their money and how they can be a bit more lucrative, I guess. Both need to learn to be open, ability to have an honest and balanced relationship. I see that, like, there doesn't seem to be, like, a hatred or toxicity, as I've been saying. I think it is just very much awkward, and it's awkward, and they're not, like, there's not love here, if that makes sense. I definitely don't think they're bad co-parents or anything. I feel like, from what we're seeing, they would be pretty decent co-parents, so I think that is what works for them, and potentially why they, ended things, but, you know, still decided to be co-parents, because I feel like that's probably what works for them, that sort of in-between area. Kylie's Venus, Trine Travis's Neptune. They are tolerant of each other. Kylie is willing to overlook Travis's faults, we're seeing again. Travis appreciates Kylie. They're attracted to each other, similar taste in music and art. I mean, they do have very similar aesthetics, don't they? Loving and harmonious. Expectations are part of the meeting. I don't like seeing this with helpful and productive relationship and work together as a result of duty and obligation. Kylie may expect too much of Travis. I mean, I think on this end, it probably is like, wants Travis to, like, you know, wants to live with Travis, because that's in this reading. But also, I guess, wants Travis to be a bit more, like, committed of her and wants to spend time with Travis. Travis may be easily charmed by Kylie. Kylie's Venus, Sextile Travis's Pluto. They are consumed by each other, unlikely to go stale and routine. That's an interesting part of this relationship as well. Like, it's a very, like, moving, vibrant sort of, relationship. Emotionally fulfilling. I don't think we've seen much of their emotional relationship, like, at all. Kylie sees Travis as irresistible. Both see disagreements as a way to understand the other person more. I don't feel like there is much disagreement. I think it's just their natures and personalities kind of aren't compatible and would disagree in that way. Travis's Venus trying Kylie's Jupiter. Kylie appreciates Travis as a friend. They see the good in each other, probably more from Kylie's end. They make each other feel more confident. Financially abundant couple we keep seeing again. They share inside jokes. They thrive in each other's company. Travis improves Kylie's social life and they're a popular couple. Travis's Venus, Sextile Kylie Saturn. Travis sees Kylie as a long-term person in his life. There's nothing that seems like they dislike each other. There have been deteriorating aspects, but in real life, they are co-parents, and I feel like this would be more reflective of that because he, as far as I know, it's the impression I'm getting from Travis is that he kind of does see Kylie as like the mother of his children and solely the mother of his children, not necessarily like a girlfriend or partner. Kylie stabilizes Travis's emotions, strong commitment, they're willing to make sacrifices for the other, and they help each other in career. If I'm being honest, I know we've been seeing this. I really don't get the vibe that these two are necessarily set up. I just feel like it probably is more of a thing of convenience. Like, they get along with each other. We've seen they're attracted to each other. So now it's on to Mars. So we have Kylie's Mars in Libra and Travis's Mars in Cancer. These are both cardinal signs. It's a passive-aggressive relationship. Relationship is slow to start. They both avoid confrontation. Travis finds it easy to manipulate Kylie. I have to agree because, she seems to be very blindly loyal to him. They work through conflict together smoothly. I think we've seen again before. Kylie is equal. Travis is submissive. Travis likes the idea of having a baby with Kylie. That is interesting. I think that is the thing with these two. I guess with just Travis. I think I just said that. He seems to kind of view her as like a mother of children type person. Not necessarily like someone, that sounds a bit harsh, but not necessarily someone he loves or is like a partner to him. And I wonder as well, not to be mean again, but because money seems to be a big factor in the relationship, I wonder if he sort of had his eyes on Kylie because of the financial thing. His children would be very well taken care of. Travis's Mars in Kylie's 7th house. Travis speeds up the relationship. Travis's karma around Kylie. Travis wants to please Kylie. They both enjoy spending time together. Travis's Mars squares Kylie's Saturn. Travis tries to impress Kylie. Kylie's standards are in conflict with Travis's efforts. We did see before she can tend to be very critical of him. Kylie may try to control Travis as she thinks he is immature. I'm also going to pass this on to her family as well. So that was the final aspect. I don't think I have anything else to add. I pretty much said all my thoughts throughout that reading. If you like this video, give this video a like. Subscribe to this channel for more videos from me and click the bell to notify when I get uploaded, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!